a time where it appears that we are on the precipice of a potential war, already engaged in a proxy war, your denunciation of the Democrat Party as a warmongering party seems even more damning than it ordinarily might. Are we in a proxy war right now with Russia? And I say we as meaning sort of like the West. And how high do you regard the potential that this could escalate into something even more serious?
We are absolutely in a proxy war with Russia, with unfortunately the people of Ukraine being the ones sacrificed in this proxy war. This is not a war that has the United States' efforts to go to war with Russia, to remove Putin from his regime, didn't start with his invasion of Ukraine. This is something that's been building and going on for years and years. This is why I ran for president in 2020, because I saw the writing on the wall of this new Cold War building, these tensions growing, and where a Cold War leads. A Cold War very quickly can turn into a hot war. And when we're talking about two nuclear armed countries, the two most powerful nuclear armed countries in the world, Russia having over 6,000 nuclear warheads, the United States having over 5,000 nuclear warheads, we are talking about the existential threat of nuclear war. And the Biden administration has, at every opportunity, rather than taking advantage of negotiations between Russian officials and Ukrainian officials, seeing, hey, where do we find this window of opportunity to be a voice for peace, to truly help the people of Ukraine by pushing for a negotiated agreement that would end this war. Instead of doing that, the Biden administration has instead chosen to escalate this war at every opportunity, throwing tens of billions of American taxpayer dollars towards Ukraine and through weapons and trying to escalate this war, pushing us to the point where, you know, the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists and other experts say that we are at a greater risk of nuclear catastrophe now than ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis. We're seeing, as you showed, Russia is testing their nuclear capabilities. The United States has just, I guess, had a show of force with their hypersonic ballistic missile capabilities. Both sides edging and rushing closer and closer towards the brink of nuclear disaster, which doesn't just affect the people of Ukraine. This is why I've been talking about this everywhere I go. We, the United States, you there in the UK, people around the world, are the ones who will be directly affected by a potential World War III and nuclear war.